Why catch a flight when you can build your own? That's exactly what one Watford City pilot is doing. Malik Wilson shares how one man is flying to new heights while encouraging others to do the same.
When I was young, my father had a private pilot license, and he took me flying just a few times.
But just those few times was enough for Arston Johnson to get hooked on aviation.
I always wanted to learn how to fly. Never really had an opportunity until I moved back to Watford City, and I had access to an airplane and access to a flight instructor, and I got started.
Johnson eventually got his pilot's license and bought his first private airplane.
I bought a Piper Arrow. I got my instrument rating. I got my commercial pilot license last year.
His fascination steady rising off the ground.
When I was young, Dad was interested in building a kit fox, which is another type of kit plane. He bought the VHS cassette video that they would give you for marketing purposes, and we watched it, and I thought, man, we could do that. But that never came to fruition.
But years later, using the experience he developed in and around the cockpit, he decided to take on he and his father's dreams.
Eventually, I decided to build this kit plane.
Johnson began building the Vans Aircraft RV-14 from scratch.
It's not quite like a Lego set, but it's close. It's follow the instructions.
He says the kit itself cost a little over $30,000. The project in whole took around 3 years to complete, and of course, it had its difficulties.
It's a huge project. It's a daily struggle to remain motivated, but at the end, you can look back and see that it was a very positive experience.
From start, even to his first flight on March 13th.
Your first time that you fly the plane that you built, you have this just unstoppable smile, and it's a feeling like no other.
And that same feeling is what he encourages others to chase after in life.
My advice is, if you're going to attempt a project, think you can. Have that attitude all the way through. And there will be times when you think you can't, but get over it and keep moving forward. And someday you'll get to the end of the project and look back on a tremendous experience.
Reporting for KX News in Watford City, Malik Wilson.
Johnson says he's flown his plane 3 times so far and is looking forward to getting those who helped him along the way in the cockpit so they can enjoy the experience too. Stay tuned. Still